far with you?
Don't worry. I'm okay. My hair is really growing. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening, wherever you're watching from. Welcome to Pro Storyline. This is Progress. And today happens to be the last day 2025. What a joy. Multi-tech development. Hi. How you doing? You're welcome to the channel. Where are you watching from? Multi-tech. Where are you watching from? Please give a like and then subscribe to the channel. Good morning. Where are you watching from? Multi-tech. Where are you watching from? Dislike, like the live, like the live, like the live, like the live. Thank you for joining us. You're welcome to the channel. Make sure you subscribe if it's your first time. Cameroon, wow. You're my brother. I'm actually streaming from Nigeria, okay? Thank you for that like. Thank you so much. I'm streaming from Nigeria. So I Cameroon today. Can you tell me what's going on? What's the preparation for the new year like in Cameroon? Douala. Is that the capital? Douala, is it the capital of... No. Yeah, one day is the capital. Am I right? Oh, that's nice. Thank you for joining us. Please subscribe to the channel. Meanwhile, let me know if you have subscribed to the channel. Let me know if you've subscribed to the channel. Multi-tech development. Here we talk about so many things like, social issues. But today we're just gonna talk about some of the trending things that happen in Nigeria on the 29th of December. That was the day before yesterday. The tragedy struck in Nigeria. Anthony Joshua had an accident that claimed the lives of two of his team members, and ever since then, I don't know how he's feeling. Like, I can only imagine the feeling. I can only imagine the feeling. They came here to celebrate only for him to end up that way, and his crew member got killed. It's not something that is nice. It's not something that is pleasing to the ear. So I just want to talk about that today, and as well talk about other things. But meanwhile, let me just hold on while others join us. So how is Douala, Cameroon today? Multi-tech, how is Douala, Cameroon today? News that Anthony Joshua had an accident after a couple of, I think it's not even up to 2 weeks since he celebrated the win against Jake Paul. He took home about $100 million. And I can remember in one of the interviews, he was asked, "Where are you going to spend your holiday?" And he said he's going to go home. His grandpa, is a guy that is always identifying with his root, despite the fact that he's an international star. He's always coming back to Nigeria, like try to do his own thing. Remember where he's from, and he's been doing that. It's not just this year that he did it, and that disaster came on him. If you're from Nigeria, you realize that a lot of things happen when it comes to road accidents. What happened was an avoidable, very, very avoidable incident. Very, very avoidable incident. Just that most drivers in Nigeria are reckless. Very, very reckless when it comes to driving. They do anyhow, and the authorities itself doesn't really care. Okay, the system, everything is corrupt. There's nothing like speed limits. There's nothing like, checks. Aside the, checking of papers and everything, they don't check, can you drive? Are you qualified to drive? Do you have a driver's license? They don't really pay attention to all those things. Which driving school? Who taught you how to drive? Nobody cares about all those things. And as a result, many houses will hop on the vehicle, drive anyhow they feel, and end so many people's life. So many people's lives. Because what? The country doesn't even care. The leadership doesn't even care. What they're supposed to do, they don't do. All they care about is, win election, get elected, and then sign monies. That's the problem. After the accident, it was such a shame. I can't imagine, like, it's been trending that there was nothing like, what is it called? Ambulance to convey the victims to the hospital. There was nothing like that. There was no ambulance service at all to convey Anthony. And the craziest, or let me say, the fortunate thing was just that Anthony is a star. Everybody knows Anthony Joshua. If not, most people will be afraid to take him. I've witnessed that before. In Nigeria, don't be unfortunate to enter a vehicle, or something happens, something terrible happens, like maybe you lose consciousness or you collapse on the road. Everybody be scared to maybe rescue you or take you to the hospital, because if they take you to the hospital and God forbid something happens to the victim, the person that something happened to, if maybe eventually the person dies, it's a problem. Nobody will listen to the fact that you try to help this person by bringing the person to the hospital. Nobody will even. I've seen incidences where you know uh, people got a very accident, up to people about the number of 5 had an accident, and, and somebody took them to the hospital. On getting to the hospital, the health workers were asking for police reports. We're asking for police reports. Yes, sir. So there are so many incidents where people have accidents on the road and somebody tries to help, taking them to the hospital. Let the hospital people commence treatment, they will start asking for police reports. It is so bad that, God forbid, something happens to someone on the streets of Nigeria. Nobody wants to help. Because it's either you help and get into trouble, or you walk away. Nobody wants to help. I've actually returned from shopping from the market one day, and there was this lady that was very sick, terribly sick. Okay, she managed herself to hop into a taxi with co-passengers. If you come to Nigeria, we don't do one person kind of passenger. It's always like plenty people, like 5. So she entered the vehicle. She was very weak, very frail. She managed to enter the vehicle. And then before you know it, she started throwing up. Like she was very weak, like at the point of death. Before you know, everybody deserted the vehicle. The driver of the vehicle was like, madam, please, I don't know. Was confused as everybody deserted the vehicle. He wanted to remove the lady, like I liked the lady off his vehicle because he doesn't want problem. Not that he cannot help, not that he doesn't have the heart of help. But what if this lady dies in his vehicle? It's going to be a big problem on him, a very big one. So he decided he was trying to like talk to the lady too. I said, God just brought me from nowhere. I was like, okay, please don't just leave her on the streets. Where was she? She has lost consciousness. I started querying the girl, where are you, lady, where are you going to? She mentioned, where's your address? Trying to get vital information from her, just in case of anything. And she said that. I said, okay, let's go. That's how we moved, and then, air blew, and then she regained her consciousness, and then we stopped her where she wanted to. Joanne Davis says, Happy New Year. Hi, Joanne. Where are you watching from? Are you from Australia? I guess you guys are already in New Year. Happy New Year to you. So that's how the whole incidents die off. In Nigeria, pray never to be a victim of accidents on the highway or anywhere. Pray not to fall sick, unconscious on the street. Nobody will help you. Because the system does not help people to help. The system does not help people to help. If you ever try to help somebody, eventually the person dies under your custody. it becomes a big problem. It can lead you to jail, all in the name of trying to help somebody. That's why it's just crazy. It's one of the things that happened. I think Joshua was lucky that his sister, everybody knows him. They rescued him. But let's talk about the issue of ambulance service. Oh my God, there's nothing like that in this country. As rich as Nigeria is, the healthcare, even the politicians, once they have any, even to do checkups, medical checkup, they run out of the country to do their medical. They go to London. Our former president died in where? Hospital in London. But he was a president of this country for 8 years. 8 good years. And couldn't revive the health sector. He couldn't revive the health sector. He couldn't do nothing. He couldn't help the health sector of this country. And if the president was the one, traveling out of the country at the slightest of sickness, how much more the common person in Nigeria? You can just imagine their fate. You can imagine their fate. So many times, there are accident victims on the road like that. And I believe if there were things like ambulance services, or what is it called, emergency services, a quick response, quick response services in the health sector, paramedics, most of the victims wouldn't die. But there are situations where somebody will just, people will just have an auto crash on the highway. They will wave and wave and wave. Like I said, people won't want to help, because what if something happens to the victims of this accident? You will explain tire. You will explain how they will say they will label the death on you. So people run away from that. There's no ambulance service if you have an accident. Vinny, hi Vinny. So it's a crazy thing. It's such unfortunate incident that happened. I would just say rest in peace to. I would say it's just an unfortunate incident, and I really pray for the souls of they that departed, and I pray for the family to bear the fortitude of that great loss, to have the fortitude for the great loss. It's not easy, like it's crazy. So I hope this very incident that happened would make the government. I'm just praying. I'm just thinking, because yeah, we have so many people in Nigeria, but there are no jobs. Imagine having like an ambulance or quick emergency paramedics like they have in America and elsewhere. That that way of creating jobs. That's an avenue for job creation. But I don't know what our leaders think. I don't know what the kind of thinking capacity they have. I don't know. There is no air ambulance. There is no land ambulance. Nothing like that. The slightest of sickness, most of the politicians run abroad for treatment. The slightest of sickness, they run abroad for the treatment. They go for medical checkups abroad. Everything they do it outside the country. And then abandon the ones that they have been elected to revive. Abandon that one to come and assist. Sometimes you go to the hospital, even the hospital, I call it the health workers, are not even doing so well. Most of them are just there just to answer that name. I'm a doctor, I'm a nurse, I'm this, I'm that. Most don't even care about the lives that have been committed to their hands to take care of. or to save. I saw a video of accident victims being taken here. On getting there, they were asking for police reports. They were asking for them to buy card. Somebody that is unconscious, that is bleeding, almost at the point of death. You're asking the patient or the family or the person that brought them to buy card instead of commencing an immediate treatment to make them stable, to stabilize them. It's quite unfortunate, guys. It's quite unfortunate. I just pray for Anthony that he comes out of this very strong, because it's going to be very, very traumatizing for him. I can only imagine, like I said, I can only imagine the trauma, I can only imagine the pain, I can only imagine these two guys, Lars and Latif, and the other guy, are people that are very close to him. They're like the engine room of his training when it comes to boxing, and now they are gone. I can imagine the feeling. I can imagine what this guy is going through, and I'm just praying God to console him. I'm praying God to be there for him and let him come out strong. I pray let him come out strong. So you're welcome, guys. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're just tuning in for the first time, make sure you subscribe and like this live. It's actually the last live stream for the year 2025, and I'm really grateful for life. I'm really grateful for life, because you may not, for people that really hope to have one or two things established in 2025, or one or two things going on for them in 2025, and it didn't happen. I don't think it's okay to lose hope. As far as God has taken you to this time, just be hopeful. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. So in 2026, I'm really hoping to see a better area. I don't know. I heard about the tax thing, tax reform, tax. I don't know, God. I pray for a better 2026. A great year. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. So you're welcome, guys. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're tuning in for the first time, let me know where you're watching from. And please subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Hey, welcome to the channel. Please subscribe and let me know what's gonna happen. What are your thoughts? What are your hopes for 2026? Just kindly drop it there in the comment section. Say your hopes for 2026 and how you're spending your new year. Kindly leave it there at the comment section. Please give a like to the live. Give a like to the live. Give a like to the live. Again, I want to thank you. I thank everybody on my page. Like, I remember when I started this year, this very page was like maybe 200 there, but was it up to 200? Yeah, but I think September I started getting a little bit serious, trying to get the number of subscriptions or subscribers to in line with the YouTube requirement for monetization. And I think within a month or two, this page was able to reach the number and even beyond. I'm very grateful for each and every one of you that have supported my channel, that have supported my dream. I don't know how to thank you guys. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you so much for staying tuned to my live sessions, staying tuned, going through my videos, making contributions, your encouragements and everything. Thank you so much, guys. This page wouldn't be here without you. Thank you again. I actually have like 2 YouTube channels that I operate on. The other one is really, the numbers when it comes to subscription is really on the high side, and I'm so thankful. Even for the fact that I don't even post much on that page, but it's still every single day. The growth is so massive that I can't really tell where it's coming from, but I'm grateful for everyone. Thank you for the dream of making this my YouTube thing come to pass. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Thank you, because if it's not for love, I don't think people will be subscribing, or if I thought I didn't make sense, they won't be. So thank you again, guys. It's the last live stream for the year. I'd like to know what your thoughts would be for in 2026. Like, what do you hope to see in 2026? What do you hope? What kind of change are you looking out for in 2026? Kindly share with us. Kindly share with us. Over here in my country, 2026 is going to be a campaign year. A year that we're going to hear so much lies against from politicians. But I hope God will just help us, bring in people that are really, concerned about what is happening in the country. People that are really interested in making changes, positive changes, not negative ones. People that are really ready to take this country to the next level. Imagine what happened. It's all over social media that Nigeria doesn't have ambulance service because of what happened to Anthony Joshua. And it's such a shame, because this country is so rich, very, very rich. And the unfortunate thing is just that the riches is being amassed by a couple of people in the, call it the elitists. They're the ones that are, have hand or have a reach to these riches. A common majority of Nigerians don't have access to these things. They don't. But I'm hoping to contest and win the election and equally represent the people very well by creating jobs. Jobs is a problem in Nigeria. Most youths in the country are jobless, they're unemployed. That's why most are, venturing into scamming. I know people most people hear Nigerians are scammers. Yes, Some people are into it, but not all. Minute number of youths are into it, but not all. And these people are, I don't think they choose this kind of lifestyle. It's just that the system, the system does not even give room for survival that much, except you are well connected, except you are in what they call, in the midst of cabal or connected to the cabals, or you're one of the cabal members. All right, that's when you survive. That's when you succeed. If you're from Nigeria, everything, as far as you're born, let me say maybe just from a common background, it takes time for you to like evolve into success, because you're going to struggle all by yourself. There's nothing like government help or grants or any kind of thing. There's nothing like that. Government doesn't come to rescue you. You do everything by yourself. And well, in a way, that is an advantage to Nigerians, because there is no place on this planet that a Nigerian cannot survive, because back home is very tough. But notwithstanding, Nigeria is a beautiful place to be. Nigeria is a beautiful place to be. It's absolutely a beautiful place to be. I'm just praying. I heard about the tax reform, but I don't even know what it's all about, guys. That's the unfortunate thing. I don't know about the tax. They said they're going to start taxing people. But the question is, I hope at the end of the day, Nigerians, the common people, will not end up contributing money in form of taxation to the government, and somebody will embezzle this money. Embezzle this money, okay, and then use it for his family, and not for the cost of being of the tax payment, because they use taxes to develop the country now. All right, they use the citizens taxes to develop the country, put things in order. But I'm just praying, if at all this thing works or is been enshrined, I just hope somebody will not embezzle this money, because it won't be funny. Oh, wallahi, it won't be funny. It will not be funny, because majority of the Nigerian youths that you want to tax from are jobless. Majority of them are jobless. Most of them graduated from school, that's university, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Some of them have given up on finding jobs. They have ventured. Imagine, what's it called? A graduate, a master's degree holder, a first degree holder, finishing school, and the next thing, opening a POS stand. If you're in Nigeria, you know what I mean. Points of sale, this thing, merchant stand, just to be collecting money and then be collecting 100 naira, 200, 500 for the services rendered. It's very unfortunate, guys. I'm hoping, if at all this tax reform takes place or the law is being enshrined, the money collected, the money that have been collected in form of tax from Nigerians will be well used. But if they don't use it well, there will be a problem, a very big one. That's what I don't know. I don't know how much who is to be taxed. I don't know if it's going to be the rich, or if you have up to 1 million accounts, you can be taxed. I don't know. I'm still trying to understand the whole thing. But be it as it may, I just hope everything will be fine. At the end of the day, they will use the money well. A lot of things have actually happened in 2025 in Nigeria. Aside in Anthony Joshua, there's this other trending pastor thing, Pastor Chris Okafor. Well, for everybody, the victims and everything, he has gone around spreading his seed, recklessly, and that says a lot about him. All I would just say is, I don't judge people. And the fact is that I always believe that the baddest of person can have what do you call it, a change of heart to be very good person. And as a matter of fact, the baddest of person can have a change of heart to become a good person that will go back and then lead those gangs of bad people to be good. That's my common belief. So I don't judge people. What happened to this pastor in question is just call it the manifestation of his human form, his weakness. Everybody has a weakness. I'm not trying to defend him meanwhile, because everybody, when I want to see somebody that is preaching, you believe it should be perfect, it should be, oh my God, it's a God, like after God is him. No, they are humans. They have blood flowing in their veins. They have weaknesses. They have things that they can't control, things that they don't have control over. But for Pastor Chris Okafor, I think his thought leg is just what he couldn't control, because he has really ended up embarrassing himself. Some people are saying, bringing shame to the body of Christ. You're not bringing shame to the body of Christ. Whatever shame, if at all, he brought, is on himself, his personality. I always tell people to, differentiate between, let me say, for instance, somebody's a preacher in the church, or is a worker in the church, or a Christian, and he does something wrong, something terribly wrong. Don't judge him based on his religion, or even if he's a Muslim. Don't judge him, oh, because he's a Muslim, look at, he doesn't. No, don't judge him based on his religion or his faith. Judge the person based on his personality. Judge the person based on who he is, not by his own faith. Don't judge him based on, oh, he's a pastor, he's not supposed to do. A pastor has weaknesses, or weakness. All right. Don't judge somebody because, okay, he's a imam, he's not supposed to do. No, an imam has weaknesses too. He's human. There's blood flowing. So if you see things like, them falling by the wayside, or going astray in life, all you need to do is to pray. Pray for them. Let them get it right. Pray for them. Let them get it right. Pray for them. Let them get it right. And let me say this one. Over here in Africa, we idolize preachers. We idolize what they call emoji, that's men of God. As a matter of fact, some people worship the so-called, I'll call it God of men, preachers, much more than they would worship this God that we haven't seen it with our eyes. If a preacher says do this, they will do, without rationalizing if it's actually a reasonable thing to do. But because a church leader, especially the prophetic people that that always tell prophecy, say this and that, or give prophecy because he gave to one or two and it came to pass, you think everything he says is going to be. So people tend to like idolize these people. They worship these people much more than they would worship God, and it's a problem. I hope that will change. I hope that will change in 2025. I'm a Christian, and I've always been telling people, make sure that you know your Bible for yourself. Because if you don't know the Bible for yourself, somebody's going to mount on the pulpit and tell you tales that will lead your life astray. I ventured into a video last night of a preacher. As we're going to enter, it's like a traditional thing in most churches in Nigeria. Once, we enter a new year, first week, second week, it's always a period of fasting in most mega churches. They will say, pray for Nigeria, pray for this, pray for that, pray. But these are the same people. Okay, these church leaders are the same people that have access to the presidents, have access to the senators, have access to the lawmakers in Nigeria. And they cannot tell them the truth. They have massive congregations. They should, because I believe they must, maybe through their tithes, because when this very government came in, a lot of people couldn't pay tithes anymore. Because of what? would he have enough? You couldn't even buy food enough to feed your soul, to feed your body, let alone to start paying tithe. So there was a little dwindling, that part of donations to the church. So that should have, give a kind of understanding to the church leaders. Oh, the policies of the government are not okay. It's really affecting the citizenry. That's why whatever donation they used to give to church is not as it used to be, it's dwindling. So these people have access to the preachers. They have access to these big preachers, big people, they have access to the government officials, people that can make things happen in Nigeria, but yet they refuse to tell them the truth. But later on they will start fasting for 1 week, pray for Nigeria. And we've been doing this for God knows when, and nothing has changed. Instead of the country changing, instead of the country getting better, instead of the corruption ending, is increasing, because even the pastors are helping. They are helping bring Nigeria where it is right now. Abdullah said, give us a 360 for what? I'm not on a fashion parade, I'm talking. Abdul, please subscribe to the channel and like this live. So it's a crazy thing. Africans really need to mentally unenslave themselves, like redeem themselves mentally. It's not everything a preacher tells you in 2026 you should do. It's not everything a prophetic minister tells you to do in 2026 you should do. Start thinking for yourself. Start knowing what you're supposed to do for yourself. It's not everything that somebody tells you because he's mounting on the pulpit you should be doing. Start reading your Bible. As the year begins tomorrow, you can start reading your Bible. Start with Genesis 1, the first chapter of the Bible. Every single day, just do it like that. Genesis 1, the second day, Genesis 2. Read, try to understand everything the scripture says for yourself, so that somebody will not lead you astray. I learned of I don't know if this guy was creating a content. It's still happening in Africa. Like I said, religion have really enslaved the mind of Africans. Pastor Ebo Noah, is it Pastor Prophet Ebo Noah? Somebody from Ghana says God revealed to him that the world is going to end on the 25th of December. And he started building an ark. You know the story of Noah, the Bible, Holy Bible, how God instructed him, I'm going to destroy the earth, build an ark, and then take people that can come with you. Just tell them I'm going to destroy the earth. This very guy in Ghana did the same thing. His name is Ebo Noah. He started constructing an ark. God says that he's going to wipe off this planet on the 25th of December. So as it got closer, people actually believe this, guys. People actually, it's so funny, like people started believing that truly God is going to end the world on the 25th of December 2025. Seriously. Before you know, people from Benin Republic, Ghana borders with Nigeria. People from Benin Republic started trooping in, packing their loads to Ghana to enter the ark. And they are Christians. That's the funniest part. They are Christians. Because somebody said God is going to. And because you don't know the Bible for yourself as a Christian, that's why somebody convinced you and you stupidly and gullibly left your home and crossed to Ghana to enter an ark. The story has it that over 250,000 people trooped into Ghana to enter this ark. But the unfortunate thing was that the ark wasn't big enough to contain. I don't know if the guy was creating content, if he actually meant what he was doing. It was all over social media. So people trooped into Ghana to enter this ark. I'm guessing that the hour was a little bit smaller. They started making donations. Noah of a man. They started making donations, monetary donations, so they can expand the ark. When it got to like 24th of December, these guys started showing videos of him praying. He's praying to God to intervene, that the ark is not enough for people to show mercy, blah, blah, blah. Do you understand? Just playing with the minds of people. And these people are Christians. And then after that, he came out to say, God says he's not going to come destroy the world again on the 25th of December. He's going to probably fast forward the date, but it's going to be on the 25th. That's when people started getting angry, because at some point he used the money, donations they made to his account, to buy a vehicle, a Mercedes Benz that cost, I think, about $25,000 or so, and was driving with that rack on himself. Because of that very video, people started, went to the ark, burnt it, they chased him, I don't know whether they wanted to kill him, but later on I learned he was arrested. It's just so unfortunate. So in 2026, I'm really hoping for the African Christians. Religion shouldn't be a thing. Christianity is about lifestyle, the way you love people, the way you show respect to people, the way you treat people. It's not about going to church. I don't believe it's that. I don't. I believe it's how you relate with people. You can go to church all you want, and at the end of the day, you still miss out if you don't have the right attitude to people, if you don't have the right, I don't know. You guys should understand what I mean. So I hope we know the Bible for ourselves in 2026. We know the Bible for ourselves, and not everything that somebody will just mount on the pulpit and say is what you should believe or take in or consume. You should reason as well. God has given us the free will to do things, so it's okay to reason. It's okay to think about things, consider things. Is it right? Is it wrong? Before you consume. Because most of these people, most of these big time preachers, prophets, I don't know, their aim is just to deceive people. Their aim is just to, have congregation. It's not even to like deceive people. Their aim is just to have large crowd of congregation. Not that they care about the souls. And live, this flamboyant kind of lifestyle. That's the aim. They want large congregations with a couple of people that have fat bank accounts in their congregation, and then they will milk you dry. I hope you reason as a Christian for yourself in 2026 and don't fall a victim, or not fall a victim for all these people that mount on pulpits. 2026, I hope to see people that embark on charity services. Charity should be a thing. Some of us people that are very wealthy live a life of, amassing wealth. They're not satisfied, yet they're still not happy. They amass so much wealth, they're not happy, and they're not satisfied. They keep, trying to make money. At the end of the day, death will come. And the truth is, nothing that you have, if you like have 100 estates, if you like have 100 mansions, when you die, they will just map out, is it 3x6 graveyard, and then dig it, put you there with a casket. So all your houses, all your cars, everything that you ever fought for, ever struggle, hustle for, will be just as useless as nothing to you, because you will not have the strength or the energy to stand up. You won't be able to manage them anymore. So let charity be a thing in 2026. Charity, if you have, learn to share. If you have, learn to give out. If you have, learn to share. That's it. No matter, you mustn't be very rich for you to, in order for you to help people. If you see somebody on the street homeless, especially people in America, you see somebody on the cold street at night, helpless, if you can help the person get a shelter, please go ahead, do that. Let charity be a thing in 2026 for you. Let charity be charity. Embark on charity. Embark on charity. Don't say, oh, no, I don't have enough. Even if you like an old clothes, you can just give it out. Old shoes, you can give it out. If you have money to support a cause, maybe somebody's sick, somebody's in a very distressed situation, you have the money, even if it's $1 bill, please go ahead, do that. Let charity be a thing in 2026. That's the things I just mentioned. For 2026, in Nigeria, guys, it's going to be a campaign year. Because 2027, by I think February, there's going to be an election in Nigeria. That's presidential, Senate, gubernatorial election. Call it a national election will take place, apart from the local government election, like at the state level, the State House of Assembly, the House of Representatives, Senate election, and the presidential. So 2027 is going to be the time for the elections. And this 2026 we're about entering is going to be the year of campaign for most of these politicians. So I'm here to tell you guys, people that are from Nigeria, even Nigerians in diaspora, make sure that you're voting for somebody that is going to represent well. Because if we keep recycling the old people, recycling people that don't really have a clear vision for the country to move forward, if we keep recycling them all because of sentiment, all because of tribalism, all because of okay, it's you're from the same religion with me, it's a Christian, it's a Muslim, without giving thoughts about if it's capable of leading, if it's capable of if it's visionary enough for the to move the maybe its constituency, state to the next level. Bring sentiment into that. So make sure that you're the heart of Nigerians, the heart of it's people that at heart have a good heart towards them. Like you really wants to represent. You see like a servant, and wants to represent this people, wants to make them feel better, especially like the deprived communities. I hope in 2026 somebody's not gonna take bribe to vote, to rig election, to snatch ballot boxes, all those things they used to do in those days. I hope it stops in 2027. And make sure that whatever somebody's telling you, oh, I'm going to build a road, a 75-kilometer road, I'm going to do this, ask him how you're gonna do it. Be open. Like somebody coming to do campaign in your place and he's telling you, I'm going to give you 7 cows, I'm going to make you very rich, I'm going to do this and that. Ask the person, how are you going to do that? Can you give us how you're going to, like, a breakdown of the process of how you're going to get us to these points or do these developments or progress that you're telling us about? Shouldn't be afraid of politicians. We should be able to logically, what they do is tell us what we want to hear. That's just the trick. They tell you what you want to hear. They tell you what they feel. If you hear, it excites you. And once they say that, you get carried away and sell your right to them. And they use that to embezzle money for their families. They use that to amass wealth. And then once they get into the, you know, the elected offices, they don't even care anymore. Like they don't even want to see you. Sometimes you like, oh, an appointment, or you want to, it's very difficult. So make sure that you vote for somebody in 2027, or somebody that is coming out. Make sure you're asking series of questions. Let it be somebody that is very accessible to the people that you represent. Not somebody that you have to sign papers and papers upon papers before you see, or days upon days, or weeks upon months or months before you see him. Alright guys. So let 2026 be a better year. A better year of understanding, a better year of purpose, a better year of knowing where you're going, a better year of being focused, you know. Sometimes we may plan, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna achieve that, but sometimes it does, what we plan for didn't, you know, actualize. That doesn't make you a failure. That's just like maybe God is telling you to hold on. It's not the right time first, but don't be over anxious. Don't disturb yourself. Things you can't have control over, don't disturb yourself. Let it be. Let it be. Do what you can. But the bottom line is that you should make efforts. Nicholas, hi Nicholas. Where are you watching from, Nicholas? Please subscribe and like this live. Nicholas, like this live. So make 2026 count by your conduct, by your support, by whatever you choose, your choices. Make it count. Make it count. Make it count. For you to even see the year 2026, it is for a purpose. I believe so. For you to see 2026, it is for a purpose. And that purpose, you must find out and fulfill it. Don't be carried away. Don't be distracted. Be focused. I've said 3 things now. Don't be religiously enslaved. Don't let religion enslave your mind. Whatever religion you're practicing, make sure you know. Every religion has their principle books, like the holy books. So you should read, understand, pray for understanding. All right, do the right thing. Don't let any religious leaders to lead you astray, tell you things that are not supposed to be told, things that you will do and then regret, things that on a norm you shouldn't be doing. Have authority over yourself. Allow God, but have authority over yourself. And make sure you're not lazy. 2026 is not a year for you to be lazy. Put effort, but the things you can't control, just let it be. Things that you can, you try, especially ladies that are, I know some ladies, they were like, oh, I've seen Eniola Badmus said throughout the year 2025, nobody approached her for anything, not even for a relationship. That's just a bitter experience for some ladies, even for some guys. Be hopeful, be open-minded when it comes to love. Be hopeful, be open-minded, and God knows it will find you in a very unexpected time, place, an event. It will find you. Just do what you can, guys. Don't be over anxious. Don't let things that you cannot do for yourself things that you cannot handle, things that you cannot change over you, to control you or to give you sleepless nights, to give you distract you, right? Make you think you're a failure. No, you're not. It's not just time. Baba Lola, hi. It's been a long time. Please like the live. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you too. It's been a very long time. Please give a like to this live. Baba Lola, how is the Gambia today? How is Gambia, Baba Lola? I would say just make 2026 count. Make it count. Don't disturb yourself too much. Try and keep trying. Travel to Mauritania. Are you serious? You really enjoy. You're having you're having the best time of your life, really. Wow, how is Mauritania? A month ago. What are you doing in Mauritania? Like, are you relocating to that part? Lola, are you relocating to Mauritania? Wow. Are you serious? So like this, you're no longer in Gambia. That's serious, so like you're no longer in Gambia. That's very serious. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Mauritania is better than Gambia. That's okay. I've never been there. I've never. Very dull journey for me. Oh, okay. Wow. I hope you find favor over there. I hope you life be good to you over there. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. So you heard about Anthony Joshua, what happens to him, right? Babalola, I'm doing okay. I'm fine. I thank God. You know, when there's life there, so I'm okay. I'm fine. Just say lately I've not been coming on live. That's why you've not seen me. That's due to my work. Work every time. So I've missed a lot of you. Yeah, I miss you guys very well, very well. Babalola, Canary, Namdi, a host of others. I've missed you so much. So you're not planning to come to Nigeria anytime soon? I was even thinking maybe you come to Nigeria this December, but it's okay. Nigeria is really, oh my God, it's okay. It's okay. Bolola says things are cheap in Mauritania compared to Gambia. Really? But that Mauritania. So like what is cheaper? Cruise gang, hey! Happy New Year to you. Yeah, I do remember you. How are you? I miss you guys so much. I've not been coming on live lately. How you doing? Guys, you're welcome. It's been a long time. It's not long. No, we're not in New Year already. What's the time? We're going to be in New Year by tomorrow. It's 1 p.m. It's just 1 p.m. now. 1 p.m. on the 31st of December 2025. So we have like how many hours left? Not 2 more hours. We have like 12 more hours to go. We have like 12 more hours to go. Which country are you watching from again? Let me remember. Remind me your country. It's 2 hours, really? Which country is it? Australia. Emran Samad, hi. Okay, Brisbane. I knew Australia would be in New Year. People just like 2 hours to go. Wow, amazing, amazing. Brisbane, Australia. So we have like 12 hours more to go before we get into the new year. That's amazing. Is it Australia that gets into the new year? Before other countries. It's not only Australia. I think is it Japan or Taiwan? Other countries do too. Cruz says you should come visit Brisbane, Australia. I don't have the resources, so I'm not promising that. I don't have the resources to travel for now. Maybe in the future I will. In the future I may travel. We have 12 hours. People, wow, happy new year to you already. Like, happy new year in advance in a matter of 2 hours. We have like 12 good hours to go. Guys, you're welcome to the channel. This is Pro Storyline, and my name is Progress from Nigeria. Let me know which country you're watching from and how many hours you have left to get into the new year. Somebody just told me now that it has 2 hours to go into the new year. So let me know. Okay. Christian says if you do go, if you do go, you should visit the city because it's so cool. Alright. Daryl, Hayden, and then Adelaide. Sorry guys, I've always been trying to pronounce this. It sounds like a Yoruba name. Forgive me. It sounds like a Yoruba name in Nigeria. Is it pronounced Adelaide in South? Is it pronounced Adelaide or like Adelaide? I can't pronounce it, but I pronounce it as a Yoruba word. I hope I'm right. Can somebody help me? Somebody from Australia. Is it Adelaide? Okay, it says no. How do you pronounce it? Adelaide. Is it Adelaide? King Adele. Okay, Adelaide. Okay, Adelaide. Oh, okay, okay. Adelaide. Oh, it sounds Yoruba. If you're from Nigeria, you know the Yoruba tribe. I've always been saying Adelaide, Adelaide. Thank you so much for that correction. That's a good one for 2025. I just got my senses back. Thank you so much. Dario says yes, and Adelaide. All right, Adelaide, Adelaide, Adelaide. Instead of Adelaide. Okay, thank you so much for the correction. Thank you. You guys heard what happened to Anthony Joshua? Did you guys see what happened to Anthony Joshua? What are your thoughts concerning the incident? What are your thoughts about the incident? Okay. So before now, telling people a couple of things. What you should do and what you shouldn't do in 20. I'm not trying to like control, but I just want you to have a mind of your own. Um, you know, think for yourself, choices. But whatever you're making, let it count. Make sure that it counts. Edgar Barcelo Philo. Hi, how are you for the first time? Say hi, I'm from Brazil, Edgar. Welcome to the channel, Edgar. Please subscribe and then like this live. Subscribe and like the live, let me know. I'm from Nigeria, my name is Progress. And I'm so glad to have you on my stream for the last time in 2025. What time is it there and how many hours do you have to go into the new year? How many hours is left for you in your country to get into the new year? Thank you so much. You say like your channel. Subscribe. 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 Thank you for liking the channel. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Alright? Like and subscribe. Don't just like, subscribe as well. I'm seeing you for the first time. So how is Brazil? Edgar, how is Brazil? How is Brazil? And how many hours I give you a like? Thank you. Thank you so much. This is for you, Edgar. Thank you. This is for you. So how many hours do you have to go into? Do you have, all right, to go into the new year in Brazil? Like how many hours is left for you to go into the new year in Brazil, over there in Brazil? Can you tell me? We have almost like call it less than 12 hours. Somebody from Australia contacted and said they have 2 hours. That's like now they have less than 2 hours to go into the new year. Edgar says, do you know Brazil in TV? Yeah, I know Neymar Junior. I know about Brazil. Come on now, I know Brazil. People have the best of footballers. Yeah, have great. I don't know if Maradona was he from Brazil or from Argentina? I can't recall. But I know people have great football stars. Like football is like a culture in Brazil. So I know Brazil very well. Your football jersey is yellow and blue. And I know the color of your flag. The color of your flag is green with a yellow circle in it with an inscription on the yellow circle. So I know Brazil. And I know that Brazil is in South America, very close to Argentina. I know that, yeah. I know Brazil. Edgar, you're still there with us. No Brazil. So how many hours you have to go into the new year, guys? If you check in, just tell me how many hours. You tell me your country, and then tell me which or how many hours you have to get into the new year. From Nigeria here, we have less than 12 hours to get into the new year. Siron, Sir Uncle Buck. Hey, Sir Uncle. You're welcome to the channel. You say I'm making more. What is that? What are you making? And where are you watching from? Please subscribe to the channel and like this live. I live in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. That's the capital. I know Brazil. All right. So what's the preparation like for the new year? Edgar, what's the preparation like for the new year? And Sir Uncle Bug, where are you watching from? And how many hours you have to get into the new year? From here, Nigeria, we have like less than 12 hours to get into the new year. So I'll be so glad if you tell me how many hours that is left for you to enter 2026. And I'm hoping 2026 will bring us beautiful memories, not a sad one. Beautiful, 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 beautiful memories. Beautiful memories. I was saying, don't do too much things that you can't control, especially if you're making efforts and then they're not making, yielding appropriate fruits like it is expected. Don't kill yourself. Don't bother too much. Just let it be. The things that you can change, you change, but let it be positive change. And then in 2026, I want all of you to embark on charity. I gave an example of, we all here in this world to hustle, right? But at the end of the day, of all the hustle we've hustled, we won't take nothing back. That's the craziest part. Like, we will not take anything back when death strikes. As a matter of fact, you just be buried in a coffin and that's it. So if you have very much, share with someone. Even when you don't have so much, learn to share, learn to love, be kind. If you have the capacity of housing someone, please do. If you have the capacity of giving somebody a job, please do. If you have that blessing, because it's a blessing. Some people be helping people and then they be making, probably expecting back from those people a kind of payback. I don't think it should be, because you'd be disappointed. Some people are ungrateful. You don't have to do that. What you should do is, when God puts, I believe, for me, I don't know about you, for me to be able to help someone, for me to be able to put a smile on somebody's face via my actions, via my kindness, via whatever I'm doing, that means God just fixed me. It's God using me to do that. It is God, my creator, using me to do that. So I don't glorify myself that I did that for that person. Instead, I glorify my creator that he used me to do that. Alright, so if you find yourself in that position of helping, find yourself lucky, count yourself fortunate to be able to help people. And don't try to look down on them because you help them. And don't try to say bad about them because you help them, or don't you get disappointed because you expected something back from them and they didn't give. Don't be. Okay, Edgar says Brasilia. Oh, I'm sorry. During my call it history classes, during Atlantic slave trade classes, my professor used to talk about so much about Rio de Janeiro. So I'm having this function. Okay, it must be the capital of Brazil. All right, thank you for that correction again. Thank you so much. So before now, there's this city in Australia. I didn't know how to pronounce the name, but today, being the 31st, the last day of 2025, somebody they helped me, and then I can pronounce that name very well. I used to say Adelaide, but today somebody people from there just corrected me that it's not pronounced Adelaide, it's pronounced Adelaide. It's a town, or call it city, or a state or province in Australia. So they call it Adelaide. I used to say Adelaide. I'm sorry, but and now I was thinking Rio was the capital of Brazil, and then you just corrected me that is Brasilia. Thank you guys. That's why I have you here. I'm here to learn from you, and you equally learn from me. Thank you again. Thank you. That's amazing. Thank you. So Edgar, how many hours do you have to get into the new year over there in Brazil? Can you tell me how many hours is left for you to get into 2026, or the people of Brazil or Brazilians get into 2026? In Australia, they have like less than 2 hours to be in 2026, and I think go Kuwait, or is it Japan? There are a couple of countries that are, they break into the new year before most other countries join them. Maybe like 6 hours, 7 hours, 12 hours later. But then they'll be like in New Year already, while we Stevie Wonder, is it the singer? Stevie Wonder, I said, damn, just please, excuse me. Thank you anyways. Where are you watching from? Please like the live. Stevie Wonder, like the live. Like and subscribe, and let me know where you're watching from. How many hours do you have to get into 2026? I want to know how many hours you have in your country to get into 2026. Please subscribe. Edgar says, do you have children? Hell no, I don't, but I wish I did. I don't have any baby. Never been married. I don't have a child. And I can do that only in weight loss. I don't have a child. Thank you, likes. Thank you for the likes, guys. Thank you. Kanye. Kanye dates. Hi, what's him? You're welcome to the channel, guys. Kanye, I'm seeing you for the first time. Where are you watching from? Please like and subscribe if you're just tuning in for the first time. Like and subscribe, and then tell me which country you're watching from. Let me know how many hours you have to get into 2026. As a matter of fact, we're already, we're winding up 2025. It has been a very amazing year for me. A very amazing year for me. I don't know about you. Can you stand up? Oh no, I don't want to. I can't stand up. Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder, are you the Stevie Wonder guy from America that sings? No, I can't stand up, I'm sorry. So Stevie, which country are you watching from? Can I know? Can you tell me the country you're watching from? And Edgar says, am I married? No, I'm not. Not married. Not married. Kanye says, are you saying that you're watching from Japan? Kanye, are you saying you're watching from Japan? Wow. So okay. Kanye, I can't read that. Please just switch to English. Kanye, switch to English. I can't read that Japanese writings. Switch to English. And how many hours do you have to get into the new year? How many hours do you have to get into the new year? Can you tell me? Yes. Mrs. Stepas just gave us a very great news. Okay, sorry, let me read this one from Candice. So it means I'm watching from Japan. Thank you so much for watching from Japan. And are you guys already in the new year? How many hours do you have to get into the new year in Japan? Can you tell me? Mr. Stepa says, I hit my 87,000 subscribers today. Wow. Wow, Mr. Stepas, congratulations to you. I hope my channel gets to that point, in 2026. Very possible. Thank you so much for sharing that great, I'll call it a testimony, a very great news. Thank you so much for sharing it with us, Mrs. Steppers. Please subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel, Mrs. Stepper. And I wish you a wonderful 2026. I hope you clock, you go beyond 100,000 subscriptions, even millions. So I wish you that in 2026. Keep doing what you're doing, all right? Keep doing what you're doing. You get there. Well done. Wow, wow, wow. Kanye did. Oh, happy 1K subscribers. Are you just hitting your own 1K subscriptions? That's amazing. This is for you guys. Mr. Stepper and Kanye did. This is for you guys. Please subscribe to my channel, guys. Subscribe, and I'm wishing you more subscriptions in 2026. See you do better for yourself through your channels. Well done, guys. Well done. So I was asking Kanye, are you already in the new year over there in Japan? Like, are Japanese already in the new year, or this country of Japan already in the new year? Thank you so much, Kanye. Thank you. So you already subscribed. Thank you so much. So you guys already there in the new year? Let me know. You said yes, you're already in the new year. Oh my god, what time is it over there? Stevie Wonder says you need to model. That beauty is so exotic and skin just perfect. I'm gonna stop. But you look like a goddess. Really? I look like a goddess. Really, I'm from Africa, way. So it's 7 a.m. Wow, happy new year. Happy new year. Happy new year. Happy new year. Happy new year to all the Japanese people of Japan. I wish you a beautiful, beautiful, great and wonderful new year, right? I wish you guys a beautiful new year over there in Japan. I'm so glad. 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 Wow, I knew Japan used to, hit, like, enter the new year before so many countries. Australia does too, but Australia, I think they have less than 2 hours. They're very close. We like less than 12 hours over here in Africa, like West Africa, like less than 12 hours. And a couple of European countries. I know Germany and Nigeria runs the same timeline. Um, who is this? Who is this? K Comes Nation. What are you saying? Please. Let me just remove you. I don't need you. Too bad for that guy. Thank you, same to you. Thank you, Kanye. I'm so happy. That's the energy you get, Kenya. That's the energy you get. Not everybody are reasonable, you understand. That's I keep preaching, people showing respect to others despite their differences, but some people will never learn. That's the truth. Some people will never learn. So I've timed him out. He can go curse himself and not here. Wow. So we still have it's amazing, really. Happy New Year to Japanese again. And Happy New Year in a couple of us to Australians. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Make sure you subscribe, share, like. Let me know where you're watching from, and tell me how many hours you have to get into the new year. How many hours do you have in your country? Currently in Nigeria, I'm streaming from Nigeria. We have like 11 hours, 30 minutes to get into the new year. So over there in your country, how many hours you have to get into 2026? Can you tell me? Can you share with us? Can you leave that comment in the comment section? Let me know. Now, wishing you all a very beautiful, beautiful, great 2026, a focused 2026, a dream come true 2026. 2026 that you don't have to worry too much. You don't have to, like, guys, you don't have to. 2025 have been a year that I've worried less, despite some, hitches that have occurred, but I don't worry. I don't really care. And I've enjoyed what they call peace. Peace. Um, only I'm left. I don't understand. Only I'm left. What do you mean by that? Kanye. 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 What do you mean by that? Guys, if you're just tuning in, please subscribe, 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 and then let me know where you're watching from, which country, and uh how many hours you have to get into the new year 2026. Wow. Thank you so much, Sabor. Thank you so much, Sabor. Thank you so much. Everyone else left. It happens. Kanye, that happens a lot. Some people will stay, some people will leave, some new people will come. So you shouldn't be bored. But if you're bored, you can just, take a break, alright? Sabor, where are you watching from? Can I know where you're watching from? Thank you for that wishes. Happy New Year in advance. Thank you so much, Sabor. Where are you watching from? And how many hours do you have to get into 2026? For me, I have 11 hours 28 minutes to get into 2026. 11 hours 28 minutes to get into 2026, all the way from Nigeria. All the way from Nigeria. 11 hours 28 minutes. Oh, Kai says, are you African? Of course, I'm African. The way I speak, you know that I'm an African. My skin color should tell you, my hair, everything. Like, I'm very natural, like, and I'm an African. And I live in Africa, actually. I live in Africa. Nigeria, to be precise. Thank you. It says, oh, that's nice. Thank you so much. Have you ever been to Africa? Any country in Africa? Have you ever been to Africa? Can you? Guys, welcome to the channel, and if you're just tuning in, this is Pro Storyline. My name is Progress, a YouTuber from Nigeria. Now I'm straight from Nigeria. I don't know what time it is over there. Alright, let me know where you're watching from, and as well, let me know how many hours you have to get into the year 2026. 2025 was an amazing year. I hope 2026 will be greater and better than 2025. There will be no better yesterday. It will be a better tomorrow than yesterday. So let me know where you're watching from, and please subscribe, 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 and like this live if you're just joining us. Okay, alright. It's my phone dead. When my phone finished charged. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not come back. Alright, thank you so much, Kanye. Thank you for the support, for the subscription, for the like. Happy New Year again to you and every other Japanese. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you some other time, alright? Tappy what taps? Hey, Tapi Wataps. Where are you watching from, please? You're welcome to the channel. This is Pro Storyline, and my name is Progress. Let me know where you're watching from. Tapi Wataps. Tapi Wataps. Where are you watching from? Say where you're watching from, and like and subscribe. See, I've seen you before. Tapi Wataps. I haven't seen you before. How many hours do you have in your country? Are you from Nigeria? Where are you watching from? How many hours do you have to get to the new year over there in your country? How many hours do you have to get into the new year? Japan is already in the 2026, and they're like in the morning of 7 a.m. or maybe to 8 right now. Australia, the country of Australia, is just having like a couple of hours, call it an hour plus, to get to the new year. Over here in Nigeria, we have like 11 hours plus to get to the new year. So if you're just tuning in, let me know what time it is in your country, how many hours you have to get to the new year, and what's the name of your country, because I really need to know which country. So I'm so glad to know that Japan is already in the new year, and Australia is very close to the new year. Let's welcome. This is Pro Storyline. If you're just tuning in, this is Pro Storyline, and we're just doing the last live stream for 2025. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year again, and Happy New Year to you. Let me know where you're watching from. Which country are you watching from? How many hours do you have to get into the new year? That's 2026. Kindly share with us in the comment section. Kindly share that information. I know somebody Kanye told me they're already in the new year. He's from Japan. They're already in the new year. As a matter of fact, it's about, call it, to 8 in the morning over there in Japan. And somebody from Australia said they have 1 hour plus, all right, to get. Oh my God. Nature TM says, hello sister, good afternoon, long time, how are you doing? Anyway, I'm back to Hola. It's been a long time. So you came to Nigeria to do the 30 December, and then you're back to Holland. Wow, amazing. Nature TM, compliment of the season and Happy New Year. How was the enjoyment in Niger? And how many hours do you people have over there in Holland to get to the new year? How many hours do you have in Holland to get to the new year? Excuse me. Sometimes I feel say she did feel the same way I do, but she did call me brother. I know they bad that thing, but sometimes we dey act like lovers when we dey do more thing. Nature TM didn't respond. Okay. I'm back, guys. So let's continue. Where are you watching from, and what time? How many hours you have to get into the new year? Kindly. I knew you like the weather. Nigerian weather is very hot. Here in the north, it's extremely hot. Like, Kai, yeah. It's better than the cold weather you've always been having. That's okay. Thank you. So this one that you've left is going to be like maybe in the next 5 years before you come again. I'm glad you had a good time back home. Are you serious? Wow. Wow. So you just came back, went back yesterday. That's great. Ayub Siddiqui. Hi, Ayub. Say, oh, how, hey, beautiful. Good afternoon, Ayub. Ayub, where are you watching? Meanwhile, Nature Team, how many hours do you guys have in Holland to get to 2026? Can you share that information with us? What time is it over there? Please, guys, like the live. Nature TM, please like the live. Ayub, please like the live. Everybody that is on, like the live. Give a like to the live. Ayub, good afternoon. Where are you watching from? Thank you for the love. Like. That thumbs up, this thing, just click on it so that it can be. No, God forbid, that would be July 20. Oh, okay. Okay, we hope to see you again, alright? Thank you for the like. Are you please do the same? Like the live. Like the live. Very day. Every day you're looking very. Oh, please. Leave that one. Where are you watching from? Are you? Which country are you watching from? Time over here is 13:29. That's three, right? Sorry, one. Ayub, I'm going to block you right now. Ayub, I'm going to block you if you don't behave yourself. I'm here being very serious. I'm not playing. Where are you watching from, Ayub? What time is it? That is 1 p.m. That means we like sharing the same time. We're sharing the same time in with Holland. We're sharing the same time with Germany. We're sharing the same time with Holland. Okay, I just take note. I'm from India. What time is it? How many hours do you have to get? I know Indians are always like far ahead of us. 140. 140. That's is it 20 minutes to two? Yeah, it's the same thing here. Are you what time is it in India? How many hours do you have to get to 2026? Are you Can you answer me that question? What time do you have to get into? How many hours? How many hours do you have to get into 2026? Can you share with us? Okay, I said 6 p.m. That means if people have like 6 more hours to go. 6 more hours for Indians to enter 2026. That's great. Are you please like my live, like my live. I just realized, oh, you're like 6 hours ahead of us. Okay, that's great. I just learned. That's thank you. Thank you so much for the like. Thank you for the like. Do you want me to block you? Do you want me to say goodbye to you along with 2025? Choose. So, sister, what is your plan that this new year now? Are you planning to go out with friends or stay? All right, nature take. you've not been joining us, actually I'm at work. I'm at my place of work. So no plans. I'm just going to enjoy with my colleagues, and that's just it, nothing more. I'm at work. So on Christmas Day I was at work. So no plans. How you says, but you're not responding to me. I think you're age 24. I'm not 24, because no. I'm not 24. I'm far, far, far beyond. I'm not 24. Bye bye. Guys, subscribe, subscribe. Welcome to the channel. This is Pro Storyline. Oh God. I have to go. I have to let you go. Bye bye. You are 2026. 2025 should go. Bye bye. Yes, me, and I don't like that. I was thinking maybe you're going to have a nice time with family, but with colleagues are is very far away. My family is back in New York. They're very far away from me, so I'm going to be here with my colleagues. I still have a great time. I didn't even I was home. I'll be a little bit lonely because I didn't even stay with my family. That's it. I stay alone. So how is did you enjoy the Dirty December thing? Like, gist me now, nature TM. You went for Dirty December party, the concert, everything. Oh my God, I can imagine. You really enjoyed Lagos. Ever since you came in, I didn't hear from you again. So, if you just tuning in, guys, let me know where you're watching from and the number of hours you have to get into 2025. 2026. We're out of 2025. 2026. Nature TM, did you hear about the Anthony Joshua's incident? Very, very, are you from Delta State? Really? Teacher says it was very good. Actually, I was in Lagos, but I spent like 2 weeks as well in Warri with family and old friends. And I'm so happy you weren't kidnapped. I'm so happy they did not buy you, God forbid. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. I thank God for your safe trip back home and then back to your base. That's amazing. It's so bad. Wallahi. I heard a story of one guy that came back from abroad this December, and then met his old friend. That one happened in Benin, Edo State. Met his old friend, and the friend, the friend just took him. They talked, and he talked him into following him into the bush, and then he went there and then unalived him. The abroad-based guy, the friend that was in Nigeria, fight him in the bush. But thank God, everything came to light how it happened. He was arrested. So I thank God for you. Thank God you came and then you're back. Thank God you came and then you're back to your base. It's not everybody that came back were able to go back. God forbid, it's not your portion. Nigeria. Let's see my battery level. Okay. So what are your plans? What are you planning for? I don't know. 2026. Wow. Just like yesterday. Oh. Like I remember when we said welcome to this year. I can imagine we're already ending the year. Ah, God. Just like that. 2025 was good. It was good. Okay, Babalola says, sorry being busy. It's okay. You're welcome, guys. Welcome, 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 welcome. So, Babalola, what time is it in Mauritania? What can you tell me? Can you tell me what time it is over there? And how many hours you have to go into the new year? Nature TM says, nothing like kidnap or anything like that over there. Everyone was doing their own thing. It was very fun and very nice. And I don't like showing up. I like lucky life. That's good. So if I have you can't, you know, if I don't have, you can't. Exactly. But the truth is that as for the mere fact that you're returning from outside the country, everyone will just think you have, even when you don't. That's it. That's it. For the mere fact that you coming, you know, from outside the country, everyone will just think, assume that my brother just came back from Obodo Yibo. He has so much money. He has so much. So I just love it that you live a low key kind of life. That's just the best thing. Don't show off. Just be moderate. Because when you're too flashy, you attract enemies. Oswald, Sam, Bira. Which one's really, really what? Oswald, what's up? Oswald, Wild, Oswald, Oswald. I can't pronounce the name. Sorry. How are you? You're welcome. Which country are you watching from? You're welcome to Pro Storyline. You're welcome to the channel. You're welcome. Let me know which country you're watching from. Please kindly um 12:50 p.m. Okay. So a little bit above you guys, with a couple of, I think us, we like 2 hours above you guys over there. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. So you have like 11 hours to get into the new year. That's fine. Nature TM says, I'm learning a lot from life over here. You see a billionaire driving bicycle. You will never see that in Nigeria, which is so bad. My brother just said something very beautiful. Eh, did you see the trend? The trend that was on TikTok? Igbo people going back to their villages. Oh my God! You saw the mansion. You saw what they were flaunting. That's the life. That's the life. And most of the time, the people that are, you know, the wealthy people in Nigeria are not as wealthy as, you know, these your Igbo people that are riding a bicycle, living like Mark Zuckerberg. You see how if he wants to do, except he's going on a very corporate meeting, that's when you see that man wears a tuxedo or call it a suit and then go for the meeting. But let alone say on his normal life, he wears a t-shirt, jean, and he's a billionaire, a tech guru, somebody that is famous. He has the fame, he has everything. He doesn't show off. Very. But Nigerians, whoo, that's very far away from them. Low life, low key life, far away from Nigerians that are wealthy. Very far away. They must flaunt, especially one tribe. Ah, Babylon. I work in a warehouse supplying goods to customers. That's amazing. That's good. That's very good. It's good that you work. I wish a very prosperous new year, Babalola. I pray for your handwork will prosper you, really. Keep doing what you're doing. Just keep doing it. Oh, it's good. Nature team, I like that. Just keep it low. Nobody will know. Even say if your enemies will think, if they see, they will say, this one, he better, like, you know how they say it now, like, instead of me touching him, it better make I just leave him like that. Let them never know who you are. Bolola says, I work in, okay, 1.5 gig data here is 30 Uguya. Oh, okay. If you don't have like a Wi-Fi thing, John Removals. John, please subscribe to my channel. It's a nice lips. Let's see. John Removals, please like and subscribe to my channel. Like and subscribe. Give me a like, John, before you go. Well, you guys don't have a Wi-Fi over there. Oh, thank you so much. The Nature Team says, my neighbor have more than 60 hotels in this country, and this man live in a old house, and he rides on a bicycle like me. Oh, really? I think the bicycle thing is just like would I say a tradition over there in Holland. All those I don't know if Holland is a Scandinavian country, but I know most Scandinavian countries do, like, they use bike, and that's for a purpose because of pollution. They use bicycle, and that's for a purpose, like I said, because of environmental pollution from cars, fumes, and all of that. So they resort to riding bicycle, because bicycle doesn't emit what is it called, fumes. So I like the lifestyle low. Me, I just love keeping it low. Nigerian, oh, no. You see somebody buying a bag, even when it's a fake designer bag, they will just package it and then sell it very expensive to the person. Will not allow somebody to hear word. Will be flaunting it. Who cares? I don't care. Like, if you wear a wig of, I am a lady, right? If you wear it, I say fellow girl wearing a wig of 2 million, and the other one is wearing a wig of 60,000. I don't see no difference. Like, the money is not spelled on your wig. So I wouldn't even try to, like, see you on another level. I'll still see you as a wig wearer, just like I do sometimes. And I'll see the other person as a wig wearer. Okay, you look good. There's nothing, I don't know, like, Nigerians, they really need to learn. You're lucky. Okay, you can remove out since I'm lucky. Thank you. That's end of the year of 2025. Thank you again. Babalola said, baby, I will please. Nice to see you. Okay, thank you, Babalola. D Nice 313 says it's watching from Detroit, Michigan. You're welcome. So how is Detroit? How is it? How is it? How is it? How is it? Frank Rice. Hey, where is the Christmas Zobo? I didn't do Christmas Zobo. I did soya milk. Hi Frank Rice. So good to see you. Happy New Year. How many hours do you have to get to the new year, guys? Denies, how many hours do you have to get to the new year in your country? We will have less than, I think less than 11 hours. Less than 11 hours to get there. Some people are already in the new year. Somebody, you know, tuned in from Japan and said it's already in the new year. So they like in, I call it between 8 and 9 in the morning of 1st of January 2026 in Japan. And somebody called in from Australia. I think Australia is very close to being in the new year. They're very close to being in the new year, like maybe a couple of minutes to the new year. So happy new year, everybody wherever you're watching from. Happy new year to the Australians, to the Japanese. Happy new year to the Taiwanese. Everybody, happy new year. For those that are still left behind like us, happy new year. Frank Rice says, who is this? How to spell Mark says, sending love to this live stream. I liked and comment to support. As a live streamer myself right now, I actually feel the grain. Respect to the creator and everyone showing love in here. Thank you so much. How to spell Mark. I really appreciate that. But I don't think you've liked and subscribed. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for showing this great support with your message. Thank you for the encouragement. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Frank Rice says soya milk. Yes, soya milk. Soya beans milk. I produce that. I produce that. Oh, you're welcome, guys. You're welcome. As you just tune in, let me know which country you're watching from. Let me know the country you're watching from. So I know how many hours you have to enter into the new year. Japan, Australia. I think Australia is already in the new year, or Japan is already in the new year. And countries around that region, some of them are already in the new year, or they have a couple of minutes or hours to go to be in the new year. But over here in Nigeria, like having 11 hours or less than 11 hours to be, what is he saying? Frank Rice says, abomination, turn in your Niger card. I don't understand you. What is abomination? What is abomination? You don't know soya beans milk. Oh, you're missing, really. Google it and then check on YouTube how it's produced. Trace, hi. You look just like my future wife. Crazy. Oh. Huh? You talk like a Nigerian boy. Ooh, what a lie. That line is supposed to make me think overnight, but it's not gonna make me. I'm too strong mentally and emotionally. Come on now. Trace, you're funny. You're funny. Trace, I guess you like all those small boys. Please like and subscribe, Trace. Where are you watching from? How many hours do you have to get to your to 2026? You know, I'm not at home. You know that, no. At Frank Rice, I'm actually at work. So I didn't make Zobo. That's what I made for Christmas. Christmas, I didn't even make anything. I didn't do any production. I did. We drank. You know, normal malt now, canned malt. That's what we drank, and then we cooked normal. You know, Nigeria setting now, rice and stew with goat meat. That's what we ate for Christmas. So, what did you eat on Christmas Day? This New Year, same rice, same rice. Nothing more. It's crazy. Nigerians don't really have so much when it comes to, see, that pounded yam or rice. Could be jollof rice. Nature TM says, with that life, you can't know who is rich and who is not rich. Everybody say one tall building. You just rent apartment. If you have money, you buy your own apartment. That's great. That's amazing. I like that kind of life. Low-key life, really. Low-key life is really, it's a good thing. You know, flaunting will always attract people, attract unnecessary attention, and can even attract harm. So that's great. Trey says Nigeria. Yes, from Nigeria, of course. Nature team says, but the same building, but our side is different. So our side, somebody will bought 500,000 euro car, which is 1 billion naira. Wow. In a country that some people cannot afford 100,000 naira to pay for a child's school fees, and you're fronting it in front of the people. Exactly. Exactly. I've always been encouraging, if you are a high class person, like you're somebody that likes showing off, like maybe you're rich, make sure you don't find yourself in the midst of poor people, low. In that maybe you want to buy a house, we go build a house in the midst of the poor. If you build a house in the midst of the poor, oh my god, you attract harm to yourself, because they will see you as not just as a competition, they will see you as they will rob you. So the best thing is just not just to. Garon, hey, Garon, welcome, Garon. So good to see you. Happy New Year. Good morning, Mom. Says it's been a while. Yeah, it's been absolutely a while. I've been away because of my job, like busy all over the place. So today is like the end of the year. I'm like, okay, let me just come up so that I can say hello to one or two people. So you're welcome. Hi, how has it been? How was your Christmas? Did you travel out? Did you go on vacation? Did you spend it with your family? And what time is it over there in your country? How many hours do you have to go into the new year? Go on. So, nature TM, I always advise, especially if you find yourself, don't try to like, you do like Hush Puppy. Remember Hush Puppy, Nigerian guy that was scamming people all over the place. I believe if at all he lived a low-key life, he wouldn't have been caught. But, it's not good to do evil. It's not good to do that. Once you be like that, you must face the law, the wrath that comes, the consequences that come. So that's just it. I need to sleep. So that's why you love Dangote, Haba, Nature TM. I like him more. I like him too. But the truth of the matter, Nature TM, I've actually worked in around Hausa people, the very rich, people I live in Northern Nigeria. So I've lived among the Hausas. Yeah, I don't know if it's because of religion or they live a very simple life. Like very simple life. Very simple life. Very, very simple life. You can see a billionaire Hausa man on the streets. I don't mean the politician, so I mean the maybe business person. A billionaire on the streets of Nigeria, it doesn't show off. It might be wearing one bathroom slippers, with this babariga, what is it called? That yeah, kaftan and a cap. It doesn't show off. It will never brag. I have this and I have that. I think this bragging and show off thing is just a Southern Nigeria thing. Because up north, I've been here for like going on 8 years now. The Northerners hardly show off. I'm thinking maybe it's because of their religion. Mostly most of them are Muslim, so probably their religion doesn't really or frowns against showing off. So they are very humble, soft-spoken, rich. They're not flamboyant. They live a normal life. They don't live like the Igbos. Igbos now. Once they are rich, everybody must know. So Dangote is a good example when it comes to humility and simplicity. He's a good example. It's a good example. So I remember Nature Senior said that's his forever. Yeah, that's this December. If not for this iPop thing that time, this couple of years have passed. Igbo, they competed like December period. Everybody's going to the village. The ones that did drugs, the ones that even hustle in a legit kind of hustle, the one that did illegitimate kind of hustle. All of them are in competition with each other. Who will build one big mansion? Who will build who will, yeah. But actually it's good, but don't do it too much, because it might, some of those things makes younger people to start having this mindset. I must make it, I must make it, I must make it quick kind of thing. And as a matter of fact, before you know it, they venture into crime, they venture into armed robbery, they venture into scamming just to make it, because they've seen their fellow brothers or fellow guys showing off big buildings, big cars, expensive lifestyle. They just want to be like them. I remember when Evans, the kidnapper, was caught that time. Another person was caught, a kidnapper kidnapping somebody, and when they asked him, he said he wanted to be like Evans. Shanteria says, where am I from?
We move share fed down. Fetch from my room. This is from now.
Who give you?
Now, Mike and Kingsley give me. Say me and this thing, we'll share this song. So if you share, give me for
Let's just see them. Where are you from? Shanteria. I'm from Nigeria. What's so? Where are you watching from? Please subscribe to the channel, and please tell me how many hours you have left to be in 2026. Next team says it's like you're having. I don't know. I'm sorry about that, if at all. But I'm not breaking up over here. Nature team says their life are always like that. For this kidnapping of a thing started from that place years back. And now it has become a full-blown kind of, call it, it's crazy, right? Like, it has become a full-blown kind of job for some people who, like, quick money, they will just kidnap, and then before you know it, bring ransom people. And because of the continuous payments of ransom, all these young guys, but I thank God for Nigeria, whatever lawmakers, they make it a capital punishment. Whoever that is being caught in the act is going to face capital punishment, death penalty. So I hope that will deter so many people from kidnapping. I don't see that as Nigeria is already hard. Shouldn't make it harder for people. And most of the time, the people that are being kidnapped are people that, like, You check out somebody that doesn't even have 300 in our account or his account, and then you take the person into the bush. You're asking the person to bring 2 million from where? From where? The thing is very insane. At the end of the day, they end up, unaliving the people. It's crazy, but I pray none of us fall victim to that. I pray none of us fall victim to that. So I just hope by 2026 the kidnapping thing will just end. It's too much. Yeah, they kidnap both elderly. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy. You can't travel by the road. So people even make a mockery of it. Like, if you don't have money, you know how costly flights is. For you to go by plane, it's very expensive. Almost 300 for pay flights. 300,000. So some people are even making a joke out of the kidnapping thing. They're like, if you don't have 300,000 for flights, you will have maybe 2 million or 5 million for kidnappers. It's funny. It's funny, but at the same time, very, very pathetic. Very, very pathetic. Thunder Scorpion, 70. Hi, Thunder Scorpion. Where are you watching? Where are you from? Thunder Scorpion from Nigeria. Where are you from? Please like our live and then subscribe to the channel. I'm seeing you for the first time. Thunder Scorpion. Where are you watching from? Which country are you from? Okay, from America. Where exactly in America are you from? Which state in America? Nature is just for one way. But I'm telling you, before you could, there was this one we used to do back in the day. Like, if you want to go to travel to, maybe to Lagos, you book you booked like I think 2 weeks prior, or like 2 weeks before your travel date. It will be cheaper. I don't think nothing is still there. I don't think you can do that like that again. Now it's 300, 120, 200 and very expensive. Very expensive. When I see the money, the last time I traveled to Lagos, I was given, is it 220 for the flight? I said no, I'm not joining no flight. I'll go by. God is my shepherd, I shall not want. That I walked through the valley of the shadow of death, fear no evil. I went through and came back, nothing. Thunder Scorpion says, Kedu Kaida. What's that? Are you from Igbo? Are you a Nigerian? Thunder Scorpion says is watching from Indiana. Alright. Which tribe? I'm from Nigeria. Oh, I don't know this tribe thing. But if you want to know which state I'm from in Nigeria, I'm from Akwa Ibom. So I don't know which tribe I belong. Whether I'm Igbo. I don't know. I don't know my tribe. But I know that I'm a Nigerian. Thunder Scorpion says, no, but 50% of my subs are. I don't understand. Like, 50% of your subscribers are from Nigeria. Okay. Thunder Scorpion, are you saying you are from Nigeria? The short videos are very funny. Okay. Oh God. So that's just how actually I entered. How much did I even pay? Like there's a place in Abuja. Like if you go to all these bus terminals, okay, if you go to these bus terminals, the registered companies with Nigerian CSC, you pay like 50,000 Nature TM. So I didn't even go there. I went to where they will collect 25,000. There's a place in Gwagwalada. If you are from Abuja, if you live in Abuja, you should know there's this outskirts of Abuja. I entered the taxi to that place 2,000, and then I entered the vehicle from that place to Lagos 25,000. Pocket I pocketed the rest of the money. You see, I use it to shop when I went to Balogun market. Why should I do that? All these things happen because of kidnapping. People are so afraid to like go on the streets. Thunder Scorpion says, no, I'm Black American, but was deep in the Niger YouTube community. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. We love everybody. We love Americans. We love Black Americans. Yeah, you're welcome to my channel, but please subscribe. Being well, Thunder Scorpion. I hope to see more of you. Interesting. Anyway, I went with road on my journey, but everything was okay. Just that there was a little hold up because of Christmas time. Of course, I actually had a cousin that traveled on the Christmas day. I said it's actually the best of time to travel. During festive period, the Christmas day itself, just travel that day instead of maybe 24 or 26 because of the hold up. Thunder Scorpion says, come visit when you get a chance. Thunder Scorpion, I don't have the means to travel out. Alright? I'm still very I'm a Nigerian. You don't know what it means to be a Nigerian, so I don't have the means for now. Says thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you. Thank you. Is the fire still on the stove? They don't offer.
Fire today.
Okay, the weather is too hot. I can't even go there. But soon, what
You want to fry your groundnut?
I feel like fry them now.
But they took it outside. It's outside.
Okay.
It's better.
It's better outside, right?
Yeah. And the salt is still there.
Is it salty guys used?
Salt.
To fry again. I've never seen that one before.
It's nice. I know of salt. Sand.
I know of sand, but me, I prefer fry it like that without adding anything. I already salted it. Oh, Jesus. See, if I add weight, let me show you where I used to, how I know. Here.
Okay.
Adding like fire. Here, it pop out. Thank God for joining my sis, for you, Nature TM. Honestly, so many people ended up on their journey in the bush because of kidnappers. You just be having like your entire net worth is like maybe 300,000. One small boy be say on a normal day cannot even tell you what's up, like cannot even talk to you, look you in the eye and talk to you, will just carry AK-47 and then march you into the bush, command you. Oh my God forbid. Thank God. guys, you're welcome to the channel. Please subscribe, subscribe, and let me know how many hours you have to get to the year 2026. Wow, it's just like dream mama. Just like a dream that we end in 2025. We're about to end the 2026. Wow, what a blessing. Oh, guys, I think my battery is running low. I might be, let me see, in the next 4 minutes. I should be off the live so I can charge. But I wish every one of you a happy 2026. And I'm praying that your 2026 will be greater, better, and glorious, full of achievements. Your little effort, you yield a great blessing, great outcome, and you will always say, yeah, it was a great year, not a bad year. About what we were saying before, a lot of people should learn from Dangote. It's a billionaire. Yeah, I agree with you.
Get 200. No be your bag.
My bag. I don't.
Let me add it.
Seriously. It's good to be humble. It's good to, not show off. It's good to. Do you know one? I remember Dangote is a good example when it comes to humility and simplicity. Like I said, I remember one time when he did that is what is it called, refinery. All those people that all those corrupt NNPC people, they were like trying to sabotage his efforts. This the functionality of that refinery. They frustrated this man. He came one day and was like, but this thing I'm doing for this country, not like if I die they will bury me along with this my refinery. Do you understand? Everything that very the words he used, like he has a refinery that's worth billions, and he knows for the fact that if he dies, this refinery is not coming with him. Nothing about that refinery will be attached to his grave. So that showed a very great sense of humility, and for him to even acknowledge that fact, it made me feel he's a good example when it comes to humility. He's a good example when it comes to simplicity, and that's how life is supposed to be. That's how I still believe that as Dangote is, if not that, Nigeria now, you know how it is. If you open your too accessible, before you know they will harm you. If not that, for that very fact, I think would have been a very accessible person, because it's very, I don't know, it's very down to earth. Trey says you have to go back to heaven. Well, that's dead. Like, for somebody to go back to heaven at this point in time is just dying, because Jesus have not come yet. So yes, I want to go to heaven, but I don't want to die right now. that's so like an oxymoronic kind of statement. Most people want to go to heaven, but they don't want to die, like I just said. I need a little time, guys. He celebrated his birthday with just a plate of rice. I wish Igbo people have Kikau do have big things. It's just, I don't know, everybody, Dangote is himself. I still believe, on the other hand, if he were to be an Igbo man, probably he would behave like the Igbos. It's a cultural thing. And it's a cultural thing. I've been in the north, and I've seen people that are billionaires. I've worked in environments where I saw billionaires. All of them are very simple. I told you earlier, it could be an influence from their religion, Islam. Islam doesn't really like boastful, kind of flamboyant, that kind of lifestyle. I think they're really very religious down here in the north of Nigeria. So, I guess. Trey says, I was calling you an angel because you are leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. In Jesus' name, man.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
See your hand, don't be.
This
Look like this now. But like Queen Mother's hand, a big Christian mother. This place very big. Anyway.
That's why I look for change. I'm just eating today.
Oh, okay. Trace, yeah, I have to go right now. I have to charge my phone. Thank you. I hope you subscribe so that you see me some other time. Tomorrow is New Year's Day, so maybe after cooking and everything, I'll come on live. I'm so glad to have each and every one of you from Nigeria and from Progress. I say Happy New Year. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. I wish you blessed and great, wonderful, memorable, good memories, all right? 2026. See you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.